What's up, guys? Back in today with more Nippon Sangoku, this time with episode 8, I think. No, episode 9. It was another incredible episode last week for Rumon's, I'm not sure if I'll say last ditch, but kind of a big bluff with the tea ceremony, which was absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Caught back up with our main character after what feels like a while, the end of the last episode. He's catching on to the kind of riddle that Kaku told him. I can't say I know exactly what he means, but yeah, we will see. Tokuzen Tobo. Yeah, I said last week, this is going to impact her a lot, I feel like. More so in regards to how the people see her and treat her, which they've treated her like a god so far. And I feel like that might start fading a little bit, perhaps. Especially once they know, yeah, that there was no sneak attack. That's got to hurt. That has got to hurt. Although I respect their decision. It was the safest option to not lose people. That's also not a good sign, I don't think. Well, either way, you could look at it either way. If she was to apprehend them, she'd be insecure. If she wouldn't, she resigned herself to defeat. Like, either way you look at it, you can see negatives. Not quite the tiger that's tattooed on her face, is she? I mean, what would you guys have done in her situation? As I said, I feel like the outcome she came to was the logical one. It was the smartest one to not lose troops and not mess up big time. Like for Rubon, that was like, it was really intriguing because it was a bluff that was not worth a lot, you wouldn't think. What was this bluff worth logically? Nothing really. Like, he bluffed his life for essentially no reason, but that reason is to psychologically damage Sei's leader. So there like is a reason, but when you actually get down to like the logistics of how many men he would have lost, like, was that worth it on his part? Again, we know that it is because of the psychological damage, but it wasn't actually really worth anything physically. So yeah, from her perspective, why the hell would he be doing that? Again, I probably would have made the same decision she made, honestly. But something's up here. Even if you haven't got troops, it's not worth that. Yeah, it was a hard one, man. It was a really hard one. It's a lot harder a situation than the surface kind of viewership we have to it. Like when you're in that situation, that's just incredibly difficult. That seems to be happening every day in the UK. keep that in my heart. What the hell? How is he just... He's not dead, of course. Yo, what's up? I mean, he looks like he's dead. Come back like that. Fuck hell. I mean, he's got some big burns and he has got an arrow right near his heart. But, fucking hell. Did you make him look any more dead by bringing him like that? Oh, you get over him, guys. I love this guitar they use. Oh crap, what's up with this guy? I mean, he showed a sign a minute ago of being like a little ill or weak. Maybe it's the weather. I mean, he's a strategist. Probably not as hardened as the soldiers, but I wonder what's up with him. Maybe he's got some kind of illness, like long-term illness, maybe. Or maybe it's just the weather, I don't know. Damn. That's his plan working just as he had hoped for. He's got a slapper. Oh no, he's not. Oh wow. Taking a gentle approach. Chan. Oh, good point. She went against one of her biggest motivating factors to save the lives of her soldiers. You could spin this in a good way if you really wanted to. You're gonna turn into a rabbit. Because yeah, I know he was pissed last episode. I know he was pissed. I wouldn't have been surprised if he did slap her. But just as everyone does, really cares a lot about her. He's gonna... Wow. Wow. So what's gonna happen to him? Oh yeah, we're giving him a whole backstory. Holy crap. Holy crap. Jesus. He's just gonna die? Holy crap. Yeah, he's good. He's gonna... Well, removal is going to be light, right? Considering what they said he'd done. It's the smart play, to be fair, isn't it? It is a big loss, though. Like, fucking hell. I mean, this is probably better than the alternative, but he is a massive loss to these guys. Oh, that's his son there? I didn't realise that. But there's a lot of really respectable people on every side, isn't there, here? That's quite surprising to me. I wouldn't be surprised if someone did kill him out of just pure resentment for what he tried doing. You know, he didn't do. Considering how much everyone loves her, it wouldn't surprise me if someone tried to murder him. It kind of sucks for that guy, doesn't it? I was just about to say that kind of sucks that they had to kill one of their own. Fucking hell, that really sucks. Can you imagine being that guy? Just thanks for killing me. for you, like fucking hell, absolute bastards. Surely that was like, surely we could have. He could. I mean, this was like the definitive proof him of his betrayal. But surely he could have just like attempted to kill the guy. Did he really have to murder that poor guard? Stab him in the back? I love that they gave a fucking a little how-to on this glove. The bunny ears. Do you know what? I imagine he probably done this to her as a kid. And that's probably where this came from. But yeah, I was just thinking when he saw this, like, fucking hell, really? You're gonna backstab one of your own people like this? I mean, just for being prepared to do this, I feel like probably do some kind of punishment. So fair enough. But yeah, again, really awfully surprising. He's not kind of facing death penalty for betrayal and such. To be honest, really, really surprising. Apologies, guys. Yeah, sucks for that guy. This is what I was talking about. I would be surprised if no one just straight up tried to murder him. Ta-da! Well, as long as you're alive. This motherfucker playing this role right to the end, isn't he? Yeah. Why waste your father's last, like. Yeah. I get it from being the son of him, like, yeah, you don't fucking die, but. Exactly. He actually did kill somebody, so I do believe he deserves repercussions for that. Even as noble as his cause was regarding it, fact does lie that he did murder one of your own people. Shinai, Shinai. Fucking hell. Imagine, man, begging for your father's death like this. Fucking hell. I respect it, honestly. Jesus Christ. Crucifixion. Wow. That's pretty brutal death of that. Fucking hell. Jesus. Crucifixion. Jesus. Quite fitting, though, funnily. It is both very fitting, but a bit too much, honestly. Like, in regards to, like, it's a very symbolic and, like, good, but, very ruthless way to put him to death. Okay, so we're not just gonna leave him to die. As I said, that would just be ruthless. Fucking really? Or he's like 70. I mean, to be fair, what they just said, he's had a hell of a life. Done a hell of a lot for these people in this kingdom. Yeah, it is fucking crazy, isn't it? To die as such a traitor, yeah, do something so honourable. Yeah, who's the strategist now? That must be so hard to watch. Them all cheer about your father's death like that. Call him traitor. Yeah, this motherfucker was at her side 24/7. This is a massive loss. This is a massive loss. Again, probably less so than her reputation. Hey, what did that say on her face? That kanji? I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't think it was actually. I think they were just random bloodstains. Well, that might have said something for a second there. It is weirdly kind of on. But yeah, this is probably less of a blow than her reputation would have been, but still be a cheat. Like, it's not like this now puts Rumon's bluff to nothing. It doesn't reduce it to nothing. That's like this fucking incredibly big loss to them. Like, who the hell is going to be the strategist now? Won't bother this one at a time. I've got like a minute left. But this might also have a bit of a. I mean, it's just motivated before, but now, like, fucking hell. Super motivated. So yeah, it did have also like a bit of a positive effect in that regard as well. Okay. One decisive gamble, eh? Though my life should end, my wish will live on. Oh damn, that was a hell of an episode again, was it? Holy crap. That was awesome. Awesome, yet again. So I do you not find this quite interesting that they put the hiragana for some of the kanji, but not all of the kanji? I wonder why they do that. Shinai. I could read it if that was hiragana for all of this, because it seems like a longer sentence now, but it probably means the same thing. So my life should end, my wish will live on. Probably sounds more poetic in Japanese. I wish they put the hiragana for all of it. But yeah, I wonder why they only put the hiragana for some of the kanji there. Must be some kind of reason. But yeah, as I said, fantastic episode. Not unexpected, to be honest. Not unexpected. It wasn't like a massive gamble or anything either. But really respectable. But yeah, let's say the least, really respectable from their strategist. Like, holy crap, just taking it all under his name, staining his legacy, staining his history, so that Sei can have a history. I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? What's your like history and backstory and such worth if your whole nation is removed from the history books and such anyway? Like, it's the logical thing to do, isn't it? It's the strategical thing to do, but must have been incredibly hard for his sons, for Wajima, and is a massive blow to their cause. But as I said, it's not all negative. They did both save Wajima's reputation as well as actually invigorate her even more. But yeah, quite the fitting death for him there, wasn't it? I was going to say this. Can you really call that death by crucifixion? It wasn't really death by crucifixion, was it? That's why I was a bit astounded that they gave him that. Like, thematically, I think it was very fitting, taking that sacrifice upon himself, and then dying on the cross like that. Yeah, very fitting. But he just kind of stabbed him. Which is nice. Put him out of his misery quickly, because again, I think of like the Fallout, New Vegas as such, like the kind of crucifixions there, and just like leaving him to starve to death on a crucifix, and it being an absolutely ruthless fucking way to die. So I'm really glad that wasn't the case. But yeah, as I said, I think it's a bit more of a symbolic thing, perhaps. But I do feel like we keep getting these little end segments for our main character. It feels like it's been a long time since we've had a big focus on him, which I don't mind at all, because the episodes that have been focused on these other characters have been absolutely incredible. Some of the best episodes of the series, and yet another one here, of course. But I'm looking forward to seeing what his kind of plan is and what he kind of figured out about the riddle. As I said, we keep getting these like 1 minute end segments with him, so looking forward to see what they lead up to. But yeah, as I said, just amazing episode. I wonder what's up with Kaku. Him kind of falling ill at the start there. Hopefully he's okay, but that doesn't look great. I mean, we've got Ryumon now hospitalized, and Kaku got some kind of illness, so we're not doing too good on that kind of front either, doesn't look like. But yeah, just so much respect during this whole segment here. Yeah, just really good stuff. I'm not quite as emotionally attached to him as I was to maybe some of the prior kind of characters in previous episodes, so it didn't emotionally impact me quite as much as previous episodes have. But again, just like hugely respectable. I really found myself feeling for the sons, of course, and like these seems hard to watch, as well as his actual death here was really hard to watch with the sons. But Wajima as well, of course, who's pretty much a daughter to this guy, and having to sentence him to death like this, like, yeah, it was a really good episode. Let me know what you guys thought about it though in the comments. As usual, love the soundtrack. The soundtrack's so fucking good in this show, isn't it? I think we had a special like insert song as well, which was really awesome. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoy this one, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. As I said, super excited to see what we got next week, episode 10. Probably gonna be, it's gonna be surprising for me, because again, I've got absolutely no idea what Kaku's riddle meant. So yeah, we'll see what that was about. But again, thank you guys very much for watching, and have a good rest of your day, guys.